Hello all. So today we are going to learn about the SAP. So what is the SAP? So SAP stands for System Systems Application Applications and Products in Data Processing. Basically, SAP is like the ERP. As I said, SAP is like the ERP, and ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. ERP plays the very important role while for any organization. So ERP we can learn one by one. What is the definition of ERP? First is enterprise. Enterprise is like any company, or we can say groups, or we can say client. So to execute any organization or any company, so ERP is very important. So company is required for that. Again, the second portion for that is the planning. Resource. What is the exactly resource means? Resources means like to execute any organization, man is required. Again, machines are required. Again, material and money. So these 4 M's are very important to run any organization. Apart from this, enterprise is required to execute any enterprise or any company. We require the man, machine, material and money. Also, the proper planning is very important. That is the planning. Or we can say it as a forecast. So these things are very important and they play the very important role while executing the any company. So in the market there are n number of ERP software is available. Okay, like ERP software in the market, like can say Oracle, also we have Siebel CRM, Oracle also Siebel CRM. Also we have the PeopleSoft. Also we have the PA, PAN, EA. So these all are the software and many more are available in the market. But still we are prepared or customer prepare the SAP. Why? SAP is prepared, or we can say what are the advantages of the SAP, or we can say advantages. Because SAP can say SAP is number one software for ERP. Also, SAP is highly integrated with other models. Also, alter solution are available. Or we can say it's highly secure. And efficiency around 99.9% efficiency is there by using this tool. So because of this reason, and we have many more reasons, the customer is preparing the SAP. Because of that, SAP are using. Here it is one of the important or valuable software for ERP. It's highly integrated, means in the company we have the different module, like we have the finance module, finance related activities there, plant maintenance related activities there, warehouse management is there, customer related activities there, human resource related activities there. So as SAP is integrated with all these modules, or we can say all these departments, because of that it is easy to access the details, or we can say it is easily understood the details from the other module, and we can use it as the details. Third one is we can alter the solution if as per the customer, if as per the standard SAP it is not fulfilled, then we have the visibility that we can alter the solution as per the customer requirement without changing the standard SAP functionality. Also, this is the very secure software, and efficiency by using is 99%. Because of that, the customer are preparing for the SAP software. Now, going forward, so what is the architecture of the SAP? Of SAP. It's R3 architecture. In SAP, R3 architecture is there. R3 architecture. R3 architecture. So what is meant by R3? R means real time and 3 means 3 tier. So because of that it is called as the ER. Okay. So what is the 3 tier? That 3 tier is again divided into 3 parts. One is the presentation layer. Second one is the application layer. And third one is the database. So I am going to tell you how the functionalities work. Presentation layer means we can say it is the end user who is using the SAP system. End user who is using the SAP system. While using any data, using the SAP system, end user will put some information or give some input to the SAP system. As soon as it give the input by the user, so it is in the presentation layer, and that input will be sent to the application layer. And in application layer, the data will be processed and it will send again to the in application layer. Data will be captured and then that data will be processed with the database layer, and database layer will send the details to the application layer and presentation layer. So I will repeat again. So in presentation layer, end user will give the input, and that input is whatever the input is given, that goes from presentation layer to the application layer. In the application layer, it processes the data and it is sent to the database layer, and whatever the information available in the database layer, that layer information will be again come to the application layer, and then it is into the presentation layer. So in this case, application layer is act as the mediator. It act as a mediator between presentation layer and database. So this is the overall functionality of the SAP architecture. So next is SAP Landscape. SAP Landscape. So we will learn about the SAP Landscape. So what is the SAP Landscape? SAP Landscape is nothing but in the simple language, it is the arrangement of the server. It is the arrangement of the server. Then again question is that what are the server? In SAP, there are 3 types of of server. There are three types of server. What are they? See. Number one is the development server. Number two is quality server. And number three is the production server. So we will see how it works. So again, in the development server, or we can say only consultant have the access for development server. And so in the development server, so what is the important point here? Only developer has the, or we can say developer or functional consultant, or we can say consultant. There are two types of consultant. For time being, functional consultant, or we can say technical consultant. Or for time being, only the consultant is used. So consultant have the access for the development server. Development server, again, it might be or might not be have the development. For example, development server again might have the two sub-server. One we call it as the configuration server, and second one is the testing server. So in the development server, configuration server should be there, but testing server may or may not be there. It depends on the business requirement and client requirement. The testing, whatever the configuration is done, that might be tested in the testing server if that particular company has the offer the two server in the development, like the configuration server and the testing server. And even though it's testing server, if any testing is need to do in the development server, that is done by the consultant only. Next server is the quality server. In the quality server, used the first point in the quality server, it is used by either consultant as well as only consultant and core user from business has access. Here, core user means the important person from the business, or authorized important person who know the business process very well. That is the core user. from the, we called it as a core user. So in the quality server, so either consultant as well as and the core user have the access for that. So in the quality server, the testing will be happen. All testing scenario is tested in quality server. So here, whatever the configuration we did by the consultant, it will be moved to the quality server, and in quality server, after doing the moving into the quality server, consultant check from their end once, and for the user acceptance test, or it is called as UAT, it is sent to the core user. So all the test scenario will be tested by the core user here. Here, whatever the changes is there, that is in the whatever the configuration make in the development server, it is transferred to the quality server through the TAP. On the TAP, we will discuss in detail later on. And last server is the production server. Production server, it is the live server where business can use this server for their day-to-day transaction. It is the live server. It is the live server where business will do their day-to-day transaction. Very important thing is that in the production server, consultant don't have the access. Only user have access for production server. Here, user as well as the important person from their respective territory from the business only have the access for the production server, and consultant do not have access for the production server. Very, very important point. Consultant do not have access for production server. So just keep a note here. Sometime consultant need to involve in some transaction because some are the very crucial transaction. For example, finance related some crucial transaction is there, and if business is given approval to do this activity on the behalf of user, and if we got the information or if we got the approval from the business to do this piece of change, then consultant will raise their EFF ID. It is called as firefighter ID. Firefighter ID. So, if consultant consultant required to do some change or small changes in production system and user because of user lack of knowledge. So in this case, consultant can access the production system from the business, but for that purpose consultant should get the approval from their respective business. Then only consultant can do the changes, but consultant cannot do this activity by their own. This is the very important. Again, SAP point of view, very important, that is modules in the SAP. So modules in SAP. In SAP there are two modules. In SAP there are two types of models. Number one is technical model, and second one is the functional model. Technical model and the functional model. So here technical model means like we have the different tools or technology like Java, .NET, or you can say Oracle or C, C++. So every model or every technology has their own coding. Similarly, SAP has the technical model. So whatever the coding related changes there, that will be happen in the technical model. So in the technical model, what are the models there? Like ABAP, then you can say its basis, So SAP has their own language. SAP has their own language. What is mean by ABAP? ABAP means Advanced Business Application Programming. So whatever the technical changes is there, or we can say whatever the development is there, that is done by the ABAP. So for that purpose, C, C++, these are the basic languages required in that. So technical, it is count in the technical. Apart from this, the second part of the SAP, that is the functional model. So what are the, one is the technical model and second one is the functional model. In functional model, like SD, it called as sales and distribution, and distribution. Then MM, it is called as material management. Then FI, it is called as finance. Then PP, it is called as production planning. Then QM, quality management. Also, we can say PM, plant maintenance. Also, we call it as WM, warehouse management. And many. These are the SAP models available in the can say in SAP. So in SAP there are two types of models available. One is the technical model and second one is the functional model. So in the technical model there is ABAP basis. This model is come, and if any configuration changes is there, then we can work with the ABAP and also basis. And basis is nothing but the server related activities there to like as we just check landscape of the SAP. So on that basis model will be work, and second one is that is functional model. So functional models I will a bit elaborate of what are they and how it will work. So for example, we are going to manufacture for example Euro motor car or Euro motor bike is there. So if we want to manufacture that particular bike, then we need to check whether the raw material is available or not. If raw material is not available, we will check the different vendor, and from that we can check on the terms and condition and the cost and all, and which vendor is giving us the better price and also better service and all. So it will be check in the all these activities done in the material management. As soon as raw material is ready, then it will start for the production. So for that purpose we have to go for the production planning. So in the production planning, if all the required raw material is available, then production planning will be start at the plant level, and they will after producing that goods, they will keep in the plant and do the batch details and all. Meanwhile, once that product is ready and it is that finished good is ready, then it is ready to sell to the end customer. Then after once that finished good is ready, and for the selling that particular goods to the end customer, it will come into the sales and distribution bucket. And meanwhile, in the production planning, they will keep the goods in the warehouse, that is in the warehouse management, as per the batch and as per the product category or material category. So all are these modules are highly integrated, and once that, as I said, the goods will be sent to the end customer. So the payment collection and all these activity will be taken care by the finance model. For example, if we are sending the goods to the XYZ customer, so before that it will check in the system whether their payment is clear or not, whether that customer is loyal or not, and credit limit will be set. So all these activities will be done by the FI. As earlier we said, in the advantages of the SAP, highly integrated the other model. This is the best example. We can say here all modules are interconnected or highly linked each other. So because of that, efficiency for the SAP it will be. So this is the all about the basic about the SAP. and in which we are going to start learn about the SAP SD model. This is the overall experience, overall knowledge about before starting the SAP SD. If you have any doubts in that, you can reach to. Feel free to contact. This is my number. Thanks all.